Welcome to URL Battle Rap Arena, the Street Star North and Hip Hop Psycho. What's good, North?
You already know everything's good. The weekend has been crazy. I'm still recovering, Psycho. I'm definitely recovering. This shit been crazy for me this week. It's been nothing but the positive feedback from the fans. And, you know, check out the Fuse Network. We have the Fuse Network. They show highlights of the event, you know, every hour, on the hour. So check that out on our Fuse TV. So that's big. Also look for like MTV, BET, and everybody. They're gonna be you know, showcasing the highlights of all the battles. So you know, it's a different world right now, man, and it seems like we're running it. So. I'm definitely excited. I ain't mad at that. But yeah, check that out, man. It's been like almost a dream come true this whole weekend. It was crazy. So, and who we got? We got my main man, Chilla Jones, who probably had one of the most impressive performances of the weekend. You were there, man. You were there. What did you thought about it?
Like I said the other day, another Chilla Jones classic battle. I gotta give it up to both MCs. They both came with it, and we discussed it the other day. It could have possibly been the battle of the weekend, to be honest with you. And like, it's crazy because like that battle could have easily been on the Southern Madness card and been debated as the best battle of the day. Easy.
Yeah, no, I honestly think it was the best battle of the weekend. To keep it 100 with you, like. I thought it was damn near amazing. Like they were just going toe to toe for 3 rounds. It was crazy. So, shouts to those guys. You know what I mean? And shouts to everybody that participated this week on the battles. So, yeah, it was definitely a great weekend. Definitely a great weekend, man. Like, I don't know, man. It's been.
There's just so much going on. It's almost like you're a little bit flustered. Like it's hard to remember everything because it was just.
Yeah, the funny thing is, like, I've been just trying to lay low, and you know, it's been crazy. Everybody's been hitting my phone, and you know, it's funny. I already started working on the PG card, so I'm already back to work. You know, we started working on all the other stuff that's coming up. So yeah, stay tuned, man. We gotta, you know, we never stop working on this side, so. There's a lot of stuff that you guys, the fans, have to look forward to. So, you know. Oh yeah. So, I like it. You know. Hold on. My bad. I'm walking my dog again. As you guys know. Usually walk my dog around this hour, but it's crazy. It's crazy what we've been capable of doing over the last 2.5 years, and now we're up to the 3 anniversary event coming up in October. So, I mean, it just seems like yesterday we just started doing this, and
yeah, it was.
I don't know, man.
It was crazy because I spent a lot of time in the press area, and it was just crazy to see all the TV stations and all the radio stations from overseas and everything all in there. Like it was the star power there was crazy.
It was fucking amazing. Like there was so many people that knew who I was, and I didn't even know how the hell. So. Shout to that, like, that was really cool. Hold on, guys. Hold on one second. Hey, go take a call real quick.
Okay. Let's go to, let's see. I know PZ here, maybe. PZ, you there?
Yeah, what's going on?
What's good, PZ? I know you was out this weekend. How'd you like it?
My man PZ, man, my bad. I didn't get to take that picture with you, my nigga. My fault. I apologize for that, man. Like, it was crazy, my nigga. You see me running around? Yeah. It was definitely a madhouse, man. So I want to apologize to you about that.
It's all good.
Yeah, you had fun out there, though, PZ?
Yeah, I had hella fun. That was my first time to the East Coast, so it was a good look.
Did you make the PGP?
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah, he was there.
Shit, what was your take on the PGs, my nigga? And all that? Because, you know, we got Chilla Jones on tonight. So, kind of want to focus more on what happened that night.
That night at the PGs? Ill Will had the room shaking it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That guy is something else.
Yeah.
He's definitely something else. Like, I was sitting there like, he definitely amazed me. Like, for real.
So Johnny's my man, but he died that night. He got crushed.
Definitely. Johnny, I mean, I like Johnny, though, so I think Johnny was pretty dope, and he just, you know, I thought he had some shit, to be honest with you, but I definitely think Ill Will kind of bring the whole, bring the house down, and then, you know, it was in New York, and the crowd was rocking with this guy. So, you know, everybody's saying about the crowd and all that shit. I really think that the crowd was pretty fair, to be honest with you. Keep it real with you.
Did you see Black was them falling all off the stage and shit from reacting to Ill Will's bars?
Yeah.
Ill Will's bars was something else, man. Like, his presence is fucking amazing to me, to be honest with you.
I agree.
The shit he talks about is, you know, and it's funny, he told me he was nervous before that battle, and I could not tell.
Me either.
Yeah.
Like, the way he performed was incredible. You know, I mean, it was definitely something else, you know?
Mm-hmm. All right, PV. Thanks for the call.
All right. Yes, sir.
You got to get ready. Get to the man hour in a second. You ready to bring Chilla on, North?
Yeah, Dev, you going to bring him on, or you want me to bring him on?
He's already right here.
Oh, my main man, the #1 Giant fan in Boston. My main man, Chilla Jones. What up, boy?
What up, kid?
Chilla, man, I know you're excited for football season. Opening days coming. The world champions are going to be performing on that Wednesday. I know you're ecstatic about it. You got your Eli Manning jersey ready to go. You know, so I know you're really excited. I mean, can you tell the fans how excited you are to see the Giants hoist the trophy?
Fuck all that, man. Pass Nation, baby.
Come on.
Go to that bowl. Look to that bowl. You just make sure your Giants make it there.
I mean, you know, we make it there. You know, you guys aren't going to want to face us, so, you know, okay, what you guys say? What you're saying right now. But, man, Chilla, like, what was your take on the weekend, my nigga? Like, it was amazing to me, like, the whole, you know, like I said, the whole Puffy thing, and, like, that was crazy. I mean, the weekend started off with a bang with the PGs. What was your take on the weekend? And you know, just give us what you saw that entire weekend through your own eyes.
Right. She was crazy, man. Like, you know, I didn't go to Summer Madness last year, so I don't really have a, you know, like I didn't have anything to compare it to as far as how good last year's Summer Madness was, you know what I mean? And I heard last year's was crazy in itself, you know what I mean? So, I mean, this year it was crazy, you know, just to be recognized by a whole bunch of people, and for everybody to come up to me just off the, like, the city battle and the catch battle, and it's a humbling feeling, man. It's great, and you know, so the PGs was also crazy, because I remember 6 months ago when I was battling Strange, like, that was my first PG. I remembered how I felt, the things I was thinking about, how much I worried about, make sure you don't choke, like, just things you think about. And then I watch a lot of the dudes who was up there, you know, at their first PG, knowing what their thought process was, and it's crazy, you know what I'm saying? And, Ill Will's performance was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, him
I was standing right next to each other, too, and we both was crazy.
Yeah, Psycho, you was there. That shit was crazy, man. Like, like, and Johnny, shout out to Johnny, he had bars. Like, he went first, and after Johnny first, it was like, okay, well, let's see if Ill Will's going to be able to beat that. And it was like 10 bars in, it was like, damn.
Like, wow.
One of those, it's going to be one of those, you know what I mean? Like, it reminded me so much of Big K's performance from the March PG, you know what I'm saying? It was very, very similar. Like, you knew what they were capable of. They were up against pretty decent competition, in my opinion. and then it was like, boom, like within about 30 seconds into their round, you knew that there was nothing that Johnny was
out his game tonight.
It was nothing Johnny could say, and it's not. I mean, it's not even Johnny's fault, yo. It's just ill will. He just got it, man. He's a natural. But
man.
Well,
I definitely agree with you, and it's not like Johnny was saying some shit. Like Johnny had some shit, like for real. Like
he had some crazy bars. He had a couple punchlines that gave me the double take. Like he definitely has some shit, man. But
Ill Will would have been a hard. He would have been a hard win.
No, he could a crowd, man. You could tell. He got that poise of a vet up there. You know what I mean? Like that's just crazy. I got to see him and Kay. Definitely.
Yeah, I mean everybody's asking for him and Kay. Kay said he's definitely interested in doing it. Ill Will's definitely interested in doing it. I mean, it was crazy. It was definitely a battle that, I mean, the weekend, I mean, that night, period, the PG was amazing. Like, we had Harlem on fire. Like, the entire Harlem was just going crazy. Like, and the crazy thing is, I didn't open it to the public. I don't know how there was so many people out there, to be honest with you. Apparently, when you invite certain people and you tell them to shut their mouths, they invite the world.
Yeah, exactly.
Harlem was rocking. I don't know how many people were outside that night. I mean, we probably jammed into that store alone, probably like 150 people. Like, it was crazy.
Kind of like 1,000 degrees up in there.
Yeah, it was like 1,000 degrees. But you know what's crazy about it, Chill? I love the aura of what we did at Black Star. So that was dope. Like, you talking about, that's when Miles battled Loaded Lux and many other classic battles. Good battled there, and
all the Lions battles, right? That's the Lions, though.
Yeah, exactly. That's where we wanted to give the throwback feel. So, you know, we wanted to keep the whole feel of the whole Legends are back type thing. So we definitely did, and you guys performed. I mean, your battle with JC, and I think it's the battle of the year. I'm just gonna throw it out there. I really do. Like, I told people one of the Hitman and John battle. The Hitman and Aver battle. What? I thought that was the battle of the year. It might have been the best battle I've seen ever in URL. Now, this battle right here, I didn't think nobody could top that battle. But lyrically and what you guys did was incredible. Take me through your rounds, because you went second and then JC went first. When JC first went off, what was going through your mind, and what do you remember off of that first round?
Off of JC's first, I remember when he ended it, I kind of felt like his first round was short. I don't know if he actually went the whole limit or not, but I remember after he stopped, I knew my first was golden. You know what I'm saying? I knew my first, or at least I felt like my first was going to be enough. You know what I'm saying? And I remember after I finished my first, I felt like I had taken round one pretty clearly in the room. And then round two comes, and JC starts jumping in that bag, and, you know, I'm not going to spoil the bars or nothing, but basically he does a pretty solid impression of me. And the angle he takes, the way he flips it was crazy, I got to admit. You know?
And what was going through your mind when he said, I'm going to spoil it, I don't give a fuck. He said something about, I'm going to rap out, I'm going to show you I can do it better. And he just flipped the whole, whatever the hell he did. I thought that was incredible. I was like, man, Chilla is in trouble right now.
Right.
What was going through your head at that point? Because the crowd was going crazy.
My whole thing was, like, he did I won't say what the subject was or anything, but he did a scheme, you know what I'm saying? And he did a scheme that was dope. He did it almost the same way I set mine up, and like the whole angle he took was crazy. And when he did that, I kind of expected it, because I feel like the one common link I've had in most of my battles is my opponent will always either try to do it better than me, or they'll try to do it more in their rounds. Like if you look at the Cash battle, Cash has a lot of schemes in his round for me. But if you watch his battle with Boston All-Star or his battles before that, he doesn't have as many concepts or schemes. You know what I mean? If you, maybe not the case with City because he's always pretty lyrical overall. But, you know, I kind of did expect that from JC. But, you know, my mind at that point was like, I got to figure out a way to rebuttal this. I got to flip. I got to make this not looks as dangerous as it probably looks. You know what I mean? But because, like you said, the crowd was into it, and the crowd was really into what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? So in my head, I'm like, I got to take away from that. I have to do something. You know what I mean? So that's why I had a nice little rebuttal that people will see when the footage drops. But I had a nice rebuttal for that. That was pretty dope. That I think kind of got the crowd back on my side for the second round.
And then, you know what's crazy? People sleep on your rebuttal game, and people don't even know that you can actually rebuttal really well. And you've done it in a few battles now. And the last couple battles, actually, when you rebutted on City, and now you rebutted JC. A lot of people don't, you know, a lot of people would give credit to the Hollows and the Bill, not the Bill Collectors, the Charlie Clips and the Sirius Jones, but you have had some really mean rebuttals, like, seriously. I mean, is this something you usually do? Do you freestyle, like?
Yeah, I can freestyle, you know what I'm saying? And, like, for me, I've always, like, I'm going to be honest, like, I enjoy all types of, like, I'm not one of the people who only watches URL. Like, I watch King of the Dot, I watch Grind Time, and Grind Time was popping. I even watch, like, Don't Flop, shout out to Erg in the UK. Like, I'm just generally, like, I'm a fan first, you know what I'm saying? I watch all them joints, you know what I'm saying? And rebuttaling, to me, is a very important part of the game that I feel like people really don't utilize. You know what I mean? Like, to me, if a battle is really close, sometimes, for me, it comes down to rebuttals. You know what I mean? It comes down to, you know, what could somebody freestyle in their round that, you know, directly relates to how their opponent attacked them. You know what I mean? That's me personally. That's why I've kind of tried to tie in rebuttaling to my overall, you know what I'm saying, resume as far as what people can expect from me, my repertoire, excuse me. I think that's important as hell. I think not enough people in URL do that. You know what I mean? There's Hollow, there's Clips. You know, Sirius had a mean rebuttal with Clips.
Oh, man, the rebuttals in that battle was crazy.
Yeah, Clips rebuttal in the second did it for me. That shit was...
Oh, with the stretch marks? Oh, my God. That was crazy.
Yeah,
crazy.
Man, that, you know what I'm saying? That was crazy, but that is exactly what I mean, though. You know what I mean? Like, that, to me, brings the battle to a whole new level, especially if you have two people who can rebuttal each other. You know what I'm saying? That, to me, adds a doper element to the battle. And I wish, like, I'll be honest with you, like, shout out to Surf. Like, when Surf did that rebuttal over Shine, to me, that changed the whole way the battle was going, because K-Shine's first was deadly. And when Surf came out with the rebuttal about Rex, or something about being a pedophile, or some shit I don't really remember it bar for bar, but to me, that was like, whoa, like, I never heard Surf rebuttal. Like, to me, that kind of stole the momentum right from Shine, and I think Surf won the second and third and took that battle. But I think rebuttals can be crazy important if you know how to use them, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, that's fine. If nobody else wants to use it, I'll do that shit all day. So I honestly think that adds to the replay value of the battle. I think that adds to, you know, whether people will edge you a battle in a real close one. Like, so I try to do that as much as possible when I can.
No, I mean, I definitely, like, the rebuttal game has definitely got to be, you know, something that a lot of the rappers should do but don't do. But you have definitely made it a point in your battles to show your rebuttal game. Now, the third round, you guys again went crazy. He had one of his best rounds. You had one of your best rounds. At the end of that round, everybody was losing it. Who do you think won? Do you think you won? What's your take on that battle?
My take on the battle, I feel like I took round 1. I also feel like I took round 2. Round 3, I think, is extremely debatable. To me personally, JC's round 3 is the best round he's ever spit. He went crazy. I can't take nothing away from him. He went nuts. On the same token, though, I feel like my third was also the best round I've ever spit. I think it was just a little bit better than my third versus City, which I think a lot of people were really feeling.
Yeah, I agree. It had that potential. it was that good. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I think my third was definitely one of my best rounds, too. So, I mean, I don't know. I remember going into the third round feeling like I was up 2-0, but in speaking to a lot of people after the battle, a lot of people edged JC to second. So, what I think is going to come down to, I think a lot of people will have me in the first. I think a lot of people may have him in the second. And I think a lot of people may have him in the third. A lot of people may have JC winning, with him winning rounds 2 and 3. I think a lot of people might have me winning with rounds 1 and 2. It's really going to be the. It's like the city battle. The city battle. Yeah. Every round is so close that if you ask somebody different, they have me and City winning totally different rounds. One person will have me winning round 1 and 3. The next person will have me winning 2 and 3. The next person will have City winning 2 and 3. It's totally random, and it really just depends on like your preference. It depends on the bars that you actually catch. Like it's. I don't know.
I'm gonna keep it real though. I think this battle was actually closer than you and City. Like, I mean, if people think that City and you was close, this one's beyond. Like, I think, and honestly, I think it's a better battle. I think it's one of the best battles. I think it's the battle of the year. You might actually have 2 of the battles of the year.
I was just about to say, he has 2 of my top 5 battles this year that I've seen.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Insane. That's insane.
You know, I like to think that I'm, you know, and I said this earlier on Twitter, like, I like to think that I bring the best out of everybody I battle. Like, I feel like I got the best version of Cash. Though he did his thing versus Danger, I will say. I feel like I got one of City's best performances ever. I feel like I got one of DC's best performances ever. You know what I'm saying? And I think for me to be able to keep up with these guys while they're at their peak or at their best, at a point where I don't feel like I'm at my best yet. I still feel like I got 1 or 2 more battles before I really kind of perfect my style and perfect my delivery and everything else that, you know, will make me well-rounded and top tier eventually. I feel like I still got a lot of growing to do. You know what I'm saying? Lyrically, I think I'm there, but I feel like it's just a couple other things I gotta work on to really become really top tier talent wise. You know what I'm saying? So for me to be able to compete with dudes like City and JC, while I feel like they're really at their peak based on past performances that we've seen, I still feel like every battle I'm getting a little bit better. Every battle you see from me is a little bit better than the last one. You know what I mean? So
I definitely think that.
What do you say, Noah? Noah, you there? Okay, I think we lost Noah. Chilla, you there?
Yes, sir.
All right. Hold on 1 second. I'm about to try to get Noah. I'm going to take a caller real quick. Let's see. 917, you there?
Yo, what's good, man?
Good?
What's poppin', Chilla?
What's good, homie?
Man? Yeah, man. Yo, congratulations on that classic you had. I wasn't there. I was at Summer Madness, though, but couldn't make it to that PG event. But, yeah, I got a question for you. So,
yes,
who you want next, my G?
There's a lot of people I'm interested in jumping in that ring with. I would love to jump in the ring with Young Cannon. I would love to jump in the ring with Real Deal, Heartless, B Magic.
Yeah, I was going to say B Magic. I would love to see you in B Magic. I think that would be a classic.
I agree. Shout out to my homie B Magic. You know what I'm saying? I definitely think that would be crazy. I would definitely be down for it, man. You know, I wouldn't be mad at that. I think he's the best at what he does with the name flips and the you know, the back-to-back punches. And I think I'm the best at what I do as far as the schemes go. So I think lyrically that would kind of be a bar fest that the people want to see. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. Right now. I missed that.
Me and B ignore.
You and who?
Yeah, I was.
B Magic.
Me and B Magic. He was asking who I'd be interested in jumping in that ring with, and he said he would like to see me and B Magic.
Yeah, I mean, I think that would be something else, to be honest. I think B Magic is amazing. I think you're amazing. I think you guys are not similar, but in terms of your classes, the name flippers and punchline kings of your classes. So that's crazy. You know what I mean? So
right.
I mean,
I would be down for that matchup. I would definitely be down for that.
Now, how would you attack B Magic? Like, I mean, B Magic is known for his flips.
I don't know, man. You know, it would really depend on a lot of things. It would depend on where the battle was. It would depend on, you know, depend on my mood mostly. Like, I wouldn't just scheme all 3 rounds. I'll say that. I think that's too predictable, and I wouldn't be predictable versus B Magic. What I will say is I really like Real Deal's approach with B Magic, whereas I don't think he focused so much on the bars as much as he focused on making the crowd see B Magic differently, or making the crowd see what B Magic says or talks about differently. I think that was a great strategy that Real Deal used. I would probably do something similar. I wouldn't just go schemes and bars for 3 rounds though. Not versus B Magic.
I mean, but let me ask you a question. B Magic is, in my opinion, in terms of name flips and punches, is top 3, hands down. Maybe the best, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't it be a notch on your belt to be able to beat him at what he likes to do, or is it just the win is the win?
It's not that I don't feel like I could. If I wanted to, I feel like I can punch or scheme or name flip with anyone. But at the same time, that's his game. You know what I mean? That would be like letting him make the rules almost. And I wouldn't want to do something like that where he's already comfortable doing that, and I'm trying to keep up with him. That's not what I'm trying to do. I want him to keep up with me. I have to bring him out of his comfort zone. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't go in there with the mentality of, okay, B Magic's gonna name flip and punch, and I gotta compete. So I'm gonna have super dope schemes, and that's not how I would attack B Magic. But it would be a nice mix of good writing, maybe some schemes here and there, maybe some punchlines here and there. But it wouldn't be like my Cash battle where it was just like scheme after punchline after scheme after punchline. It would be a lot more like my JC battle. When people see the JC battle and see how I attacked him, but still kind of stayed within my schemes, people will understand it a lot more when the JC battle drops. But I think anybody that's really trying to go punch for punch with B Magic is only playing into his strength.
Yeah. He lost Northy and let me.
I mean, I definitely feel you, man. I'm like really excited for that battle to lock in and happen. I mean, I actually did speak to B Magic today, and he's really interested in battling it. So I don't,
if we can set that up, then I'm definitely with it, man. Let's make it. I'd definitely be down for that though if we could lock that in for sure.
Now we spoke about the battle, the PG battle, and all that, and it might have been the best PG ever, actually. Summer Madness. What were your picks? I know the fans want to know your picks. Tell us your picks, and then we'll go to some callers. I know they want to talk to you.
Okay. John Hitman. I predicted John 2-1. And I do feel like John got it 2-1. What I will say
is debatable battle.
It's very debatable, and to me it comes down to the first. I think John clearly got 2. I think
Hitman got the 3rd. Yep.
Yeah, and the first is really close. What I will say, y'all, is me and Hitman have gone back and forth on Twitter or whatever you want to call it. Shout out to Hitman because he did his fucking thing. His first round was crazy. Bananas.
That remix was amazing. That remix was crazy.
That new remix shit, man. Oh,
yeah.
Goodness. Yo.
That first round was debatable as hell. I didn't think John could come back after that, but he did.
Yeah, it was close. I think John punch for punch definitely had enough, man, but I think a lot of people are going to give Hitman the first just off that remix shit.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
That shit was crazy, but that one can go either way. In the building, though, at least where I was in VIP, a lot of people edited the first to John.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to say John 2-1, though that could really go either way. DNA E-Ness. I had DNA 3-0, and that's exactly what happened.
Yep.
Shout out to Jesse Jenks on that.
So, are you telling me that I'm Crazy and Crazy Glue wasn't the hardest bar of the night?
That might have been a bar of the weekend. That one, that's the kind of shit, like...
You know what's crazy, though, about that battle, Chilla? Like, I was up by where Puff was at the time, and I'm looking down at DNA, and I'm like, all I kept hearing was boos. I'm like, what the fuck happened? So I walk out, and all I see is E-Ness saying, boo, boo, boo him. That was whack. And I started laughing. Like, I'm like, what the? I've never seen somebody ask for them to boo for the guy. Like, it was crazy.
Shit.
Shit was awful, man. That was an awful showing by Ness, man. Like, not only the material, and I actually think the first half of his verse was decent for the most part, but it's like the deeper he got into his rounds, man, he started to lean more toward the jokes, and it was like...
That was the worst I ever seen.
I didn't understand that, though. When he battled Arsenal, it was bars. He was going.
Yeah. He should have put that.
I expected him to do that. I did not expect him to go the route he went. There's a couple people's strategies that threw me off, to be honest with you.
That was the main one.
Yeah, that was crazy. I mean, I didn't understand it. After that was Averb and, was it Averb? Yeah, it was Averb and T-Rex, which everybody's saying it was probably the battle of the night. I mean, I didn't get to see it because I was working, unlike you, Chilla. You were enjoying taking pictures in the VIP with all the fans. You know what I mean? I mean, what was your take on that battle? Because it was a very controversial battle. You know, Puffy comes in the second round and stops the battle and then says, I'm putting up $10,000 of cold cash right here, whoever wins this round. And there's a lot of controversy behind this battle, which is great for the sport, but, you know, it does create people to get angry. What was your take on that situation and Puffy pulling out $10,000?
I'll be honest, I thought it was dope, and I don't necessarily agree with the fact that once the money was put on the line, that the crowd all of a sudden was more biased toward Verb. I don't necessarily agree with that. What I will say is, Verb had the unfortunate fate of going against two dudes and Clips and Rex at consecutive Summer Madnesses, decided on the day they battled Verb they were going to punch every 2 or 4 bars. And when you do that in front of the Summer Madness crowd, you're not going to get booed. Like, and that's what I try to explain to people, like, just from watching last year's, like, and I'm not a vet. I can't give anybody advice. But one thing I know is that if you punch at Summer Madness, you will get reactions. If you do anything else, you will get booed because they don't want to hear that shit. Especially the longer kids been standing there, they just want to hear bars, or they want to hear schemes, or they want to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? And Rex was give them every single one consistently, and Verb was punching, but he almost kind of did the same thing as last year with, like, you know, kind of a drawn out intro and you know, trying to kind of taking time to get into his rounds where he started to punch more, like, and that didn't go over well last year, and I don't know why he did anything near it this year. I really wish he would have just punched and just, if he was gonna be personal, like, I would have played into that damn Rex thing a little bit more, but
yeah. Now, I mean, obviously it's not like you know to Rex, but how amazing is it that we're talking about battle rap 3 years from when we were born, basically, which was 2009, and we're actually mentioning Puff in the same breath as what we're doing. Like, it almost sounds kind of surreal in my mind that Puff pulled out $10,000 on a battle. How crazy is that, and what do you think that does for what we're all doing right now in the sport?
That shit is huge, man, and that, to me, it kind of signifies the beginning of battle rap really kind of coming to the forefront of this hip hop shit. You know what I mean? As far as, like, you know, I have a strange feeling we're gonna start seeing battles on TV, battles, you know, more segments on it on TV shows, and like it's really about to become a major part of hip hop now, as far as what people pay attention to, what people support. I think it's really about to blow up in a huge way, and I think, you know, Smack and guys and everybody at URL has everything to do with that.
And it's crazy because, by the way, it's already on Fuse TV. So if you guys have the Fuse network, go to Fuse TV, and it's playing the highlights and the interviews of the battles from that day. So check that out if you guys don't know. Also, like, these rappers, like, Puff knew who everybody was in the building. Busta knew who everybody was in the building. Q-Tip shouted out from the top balcony in the VIP next to Puff. He shouted out, he pointed out Big K in the crowd. Big K wasn't even on stage. And he's yelling like a wild fan. And he tells Big K, yo, you're my dude. You that dude coming up. How crazy is that? Like, I mean, these are legends. You know what I mean?
Insane. But that you know, that gives people an idea of, you know, dudes really do pay attention to what we do over here. Whether or not whether or not they put it out on their Twitter that they're watching the battle, or whether or not they talk about it in their interviews, like, dudes are really hip with what we're doing over here. You know what I'm saying?
And it's crazy, like, I mean, even NBA players, NFL players, like, you know, our good friend Joe McCoy from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, I mean, he tells me all the time, like, they watch it before practice, after practice, before a game. Like, they're literally watching the games at the locker room. I mean, the battles at the locker room. Now, I'm a big NFL fan, so that, to me, that's huge. Like, so, I mean, it's getting to that level where I don't think it's ever been at this level. To be honest with you.
Right. So it makes you ask the question, though, where does it go from here? You know what I
don't
mean?
know, man, but I know Halle Berry started following me, so you know how that goes.
What was the next battle after Rex and Verb?
Rex and Verb.
It was Sirius Jones versus Clips, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I had Clips edging the first. Like, I know in this battle, it really comes down to the first again, like the John hit, man. Clips got the second. Sirius had a crazy third. First of all, let me say that. Sirius third was great, and he didn't have
one of the rounds of the night.
Yeah, definitely. He didn't have a great second round. You know, he got booed a couple of times and kind of bounced back. You know, brushed it off. He didn't do like Ness and start complaining and bitching.
Yeah, and that's how you're supposed to act when you get booed. That's how you that's how you respond. You're supposed to get the crowd back. A lot of people get flustered, and they need to take a lesson from Serious Jones.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And he came back in that third, and he was really kicking some shit and really got the crowd behind him. And because of the way the battle ended, I think a lot of people might have gave Serious that battle. To me, Clips was too strong in 1 and 2, man. Like Clips first, the whole house thing, bringing him around the house was crazy. Like that shit was crazy. And when people play that back, people are gonna go crazy. If you weren't at Summer Madness, Charlie Clips does this little house scheme, you know, and he goes into all the different rooms of the house, and shit is crazy. You're gonna be there. But Serious started off his first with a crazy rebuttal, which got the crowd on his side.
And that was a crazy rebuttal.
Yeah.
You know what I liked about that rebuttal is Clips never leaves anything open. Whenever when Jones was going in that round, he kind of broke down how Clips raps, and when Clips sticks on something, he continues to go, and he literally covers everything, so you can't rebuttal him. And he just left out one word, and Jones flipped it. I thought that was insane. I thought that battle had the best rebuttals of the night. Both of them had crazy rebuttals.
The rebuttals in that battle was sick.
Yeah, it was crazy. You know what I'm saying? And then going into the second, you know, Clips comes back with a rebuttal with the ring girl and the stretch.
Oh, that was crazy.
I had that for a while I was there. I didn't get to see Mook and Solomon. Unfortunately, I had to get back to the crib, and I had work in the morning, priorities. You know what I'm saying? But from what I've seen, that got
the biggest. Did you see Lux Calico?
Say again?
I was asking, did you see Lux Calico?
Yeah, I saw Lux and Calico. I'll get to that one in a second. But
that one has like its own segment though. You can't just go through Lux and Calico without going through the whole show. But let's finish off the Jones versus
right.
Clips.
So yeah, like Clips' rebuttal, and then Clips had a really solid second. You know what I mean? His second to me was almost as good as his first, and it was really good in general. And I feel like Serious' second kind of was a downer. Like I said, he got booed a couple times and shook it off. So to me, I gave Clips the first two. You know, Clips' third was kind of like Serious' second, and Serious' third was kind of like Clips' second. You know, Serious clearly took the third. So I gave it to Clips 2-1. You said Serious 2-1. Can't really be mad at you. But to me, I had Clips 2-1, and that was how I predicted it prior. Oh, and for the record, I had Verb 2-1 in the Verb Rex battle was my prediction, and I gave it to Rex. I gave it to Rex 3-0 in the building. He won 3-0.
Wow.
But I just wanted to put that out there. I did have Verb 2-1.
Yeah. Now let's get to the show. I call it the show because Loaded Lux, I think, took battle rap to another level, in a sense where, like I said on Monday's show, I felt like I was watching The Undertaker come out at WrestleMania. That's what I felt when I seen him come out. He had all of the, you know, he had like the casket, he had the suit, the preacher suit on, he had the women with the black veils over their face with the black roses. Literally, when he came on stage, I'm looking at this nigga, I'm like, this nigga has just set the bar on a show. I thought Soul Khan with the white hat too, that was cool.
Yeah,
this nigga took the world by storm. By his entrance alone was insane. And the crazy thing about Lux is he doesn't do things by accident. And he had on the 12s, basically saying that Michael was back. And he did not do that by accident. He wasn't trying to match his outfit. He was trying to say that he's Michael Jordan and he's back. That was crazy to me. Like, I don't think nobody in the building caught the fact that he was wearing the 12s. I don't know if you're familiar with the 12 Chilla from when the finals with Michael Jordan, but he had those on. Like, I thought when he showed up on stage, it was incredible. What was your take on the whole situation?
It was crazy. Like I was in VIP, and you know, they were bringing out Lux and Calico, and my homie was closer to the balcony outside over there chilling, kicking it with the people. And he goes, yo, Lux is in a suit. So I run over, and then I see all these chicks dressed in black. I see this big-ass casket. I'm like, yo, are you fucking kidding me right now? Like, you Lux. And I'm like, yo, it's about to go down. He is not playing. Like, my whole, like, I felt scared for Calico almost. Like, I was like, yo, this shit is crazy. So that, like, that whole entrance and everything, like, I never seen anything like that in battle rap. Like, that whole shit was crazy. Like, I can't wait to see how that comes out on the footage. Like, that gotta be one of the first ones to drop from Summer Madness. I mean, that one just
that was crazy. Now let's get into the battle. What do you think about the battle?
I thought Calico's first was dope. The only reason why I feel like it wasn't super strong is because I feel like he took a lot of time to address everything he had been going through over the past couple months, which I think he should have. You know what I'm saying? He approached it, and I think that was the professional way to approach it. And
no. Let me ask you a question. You're in a battle, though. This is that point that you're bringing up is an excellent point. You're in a battle, possibly against the most lyrical MC of all time. It's the biggest battle of your career. Do you think it was a mistake to address something instead of attacking the person in front of you?
Nah, not in this case.
I agree with Chilla. I think he almost had to. I mean, like,
to me, he had to know, only because you gotta think about the magnitude that this has really affected him and his career, and like they got right, like they got homie posted on CNN. Like he's getting like investigated by the feds. Like this is serious shit. Like a battle was cool. This is real life shit. Like I thought it was dope that he took 30 or 45 seconds in his first round to address the shit and really, like, if you think about it too, depending on what Lux's approach was going to be, that could have been just as
that could have been one of the reasons why Lux slipped up in his bars or whatever. Maybe he had something planned to talk about that, and you never know.
Right.
Well, that's true.
Oh, so I think it was smart. I do think it was a risk, Norb. I will acknowledge that. You know what I'm saying? That if it didn't turn out so well and Lux hadn't slipped, he might have regretted it. He might have wished that he could have spent that round being more direct. But the way it turned out, I think it was perfect. I think he should have done it that way. And I think he was right for doing it that way. And I respect Calico for doing that. I think that was real that he did that.
Now, also in that round, he then went on to address Arsenal, which that I really didn't understand. So that kind of threw me off, because how I took that was, if I'm going to address Arsenal, is leading into a battle. I think the fans kind of were like, you already battled him, we don't really care about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, fans, I think, don't really care about certain things unless it's leading to a battle. How do you feel about that?
Right. That I'll agree with. That I'll agree with. You know what I'm saying? Just for the simple fact that they've already battled, and saying anything about Arsenal doesn't benefit him, nor does it feed into the possibility of another battle. What I will say is, I feel like that first round, Calico just has some shit to get off his chest.
Okay.
I'm saying, and speaking of Calico, he definitely knows who was supportive of him and who wasn't.
Yeah.
When this whole shit went down, he called it and had words with Awkwards, and he said what he said about Arsenal. Obviously, those are two people who made certain comments while Calico was going through this that weren't exactly supportive, or like battle rap is one thing, but Calico was going through real life shit. You know what I'm saying? And
no, you're absolutely right.
So I think for Calico it was more just like, yo, like he felt a certain way about something Arsenal may have said on like Twitter or whatever. and just was like, you know, I gotta get this off my chest. I'm gonna address this in a battle with Lux. Now, I don't remember how much time he spent on it. I wouldn't have spent too much time on it. With that being said, because it's Lux, you're gonna need every bar you can get. But
yeah,
I understand why he did it. Is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So I can't be mad at that. I think the best thing that could have happened in Lux choking. Because I think that was the only round Calico won. I think Lux won second and third. And I think if Lux would have finished his first, Calico probably wouldn't have won that round either.
No. I mean, I was really one of my favorite lines was that Aaliyah line.
That's when Lux started to win the battle right there on that line right there.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was in the second round.
Yeah. Lux's second and his third, actually. Both his second and his third were crazy. I'm not going to lie. I didn't hear all of his rounds, and I'm sure on footage it'll be a lot better. But the bits and pieces I did catch, like he said something like, I can't even remember, but it had to do with, like, can't rap a lick. I can't even remember, but the shit was crazy. Like, he had a few bars that I caught that I was just like, damn, like, how does his, like, sometimes a lot of people ask me, how do you think of rhymes? How does your brain work? Like, how do you come up with that shit? Like, that's the kind of question I ask about Lux all the time. Like, when I hear his shit,
you know when a person's
even in hearing his shit, like, for Miles or his shit for Mook, now, I still think that. What the fuck was he thinking when he came up with that bar? Like his shit is so, the way he puts it together is so unique. Like, I don't know if anybody can do a Lux impression for how he rhymes, how he puts bars together. Like it's different, you know what I'm saying, than anybody else. But getting back to the battle, Calico's second, I also thought was good. Lux's second was crazy. I will say I thought Lux's second round, not that I minded personally, but it was way more than 3 minutes, I'll say that, which is cool. And I think for the fans, I think the fans would have been upset if he would have been cut off. So I don't mind that. Third round, you know, Calico stumbled a couple times. And, you know, I had an argument on Twitter with a few people about it, but I felt like, you know, when Lux slipped up in the first and was kind of struggling to get back into his bars, I think the crowd gave him 5, 6, 7 seconds to kind of get back, but they reacted in any way.
It took them a while, but they did boom. It took them a while, but they did.
Right, they did boom eventually, you know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people misunderstood what...
You know what it was, but it didn't look like... Yeah, so when he choked, it was off of an amazing response. It almost sounded like when Lux did choke, like nobody knew. I didn't even know he choked. It was right after one of the craziest bars of the battle, and he just, you know, it was crazy. Like everybody was looking at him like, okay. I don't know if the fans knew he choked. That's the first time I've ever seen somebody choke after an amazing bar. To be honest, that's like actually the second time, because that happened with Big K, if you guys recall, when he battled Fast 7. Right. But I actually spoke to Lux, and he admitted it wasn't. A lot of people thought it was set up. That's, I think, what was confusion was. I don't think the fans were biased in that situation. I think they were actually confused, because I was looking right at Lux, and I was confused. Like, is he planned? You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't even sure. So I don't necessarily think they didn't want to boo him, because they definitely gave it to him after that. When he messed up, they definitely booed him. Like they did not care about no biases at that night. When Calico was stumbling, he was kind of struggling, and that's when the fans kind of booed him. It wasn't all for a crazy bar. I actually don't know. I don't know how he stumbled, to be honest. Do you remember, Chilla?
No, I mean, all I remember is that he was getting a crazy reaction. I remember watching Lux's first, and he was getting a crazy reaction every few bars. that would cause him to stop. And if you watched Lux, you could see him going into his next bar in his head over and over again. He was saying it while the crowd was reacting so he wouldn't lose his spot.
Yeah, exactly. I think that had a lot to do with him. He usually, he usually spits on beat, and, like, he's not used to pausing in between bars, I think, and I think that might have threw him off.
Right, and what happened from what I was looking at is the crowd was reacting. He was going over his bars, and I want to say he had said something to Calico. I think he had said, "I'm gonna give you this work." He said something to Calico, and had totally lost what he had been doing. You know what I'm saying? And lost his train of thought. And so he tried to get back into it when the crowd had finally settled down. He didn't remember where he had left off, and he was trying to get back into it. And just, you know, at that point, I think kind of the pressure of, you know, everybody's watching you. You got to say something, and not knowing where you left off at. Like, eventually, I think that just got to him, and it was like, by the time he remembered it, Calico was already into his round. You could see Lux tapping his fingers and going, "That's what it was." You know what I'm saying? So I think he had just stopped to say some shit to Calico and lost his place, and that's why I think he slipped up.
Now, third round is the controversial round, obviously. You know what it was. And Lux started on his third with the whole Summer Jam game. How do you feel about, I guess, props? Because he wasn't the only one to use the prop, although it was the big screen. Rex pulled out the prop off a picture. It was just kind of funny. It was Ava wearing bunny ears, to be honest with you. I mean, do you think, are you against it? Are you pro against it? Are you con? What are you?
First thing I'll say is, I think it was extremely appropriate for Lux to do it of anybody else, just for the simple fact that we got a fucking casket to the stage, okay? Clearly, showmanship and theatrics were what he was trying to accomplish. So if anybody was going to do that, it was going to be Lux. With that being said, the reason why I don't really have a problem with it is because I think if Calico had enough awareness of the fact to say, "Yo, I wanna put something on the screen," I don't think they would have told him no. It's just one of those things that Lux just happened to say, "Yo, it would be dope if I could put this picture on the screen." If Calico had that same idea, I don't think they would have turned him down. I think if anybody in the building had that same idea, whether it were Mook or Solomon or Verb or Rex, I don't think Smack would have said, "Oh, nah," you know, or even if Smack didn't know about it, I don't think whoever could have set that up would have turned them down. So I think Lux just kind of had that idea and went for it. And as a showman, I think that shit worked. It was great what he did.
I think if Verb would have put that T-Rex infamous picture on the screen, everybody would have called Verb a genius. Everybody would have called Verb a genius.
Yeah, it'd be a whole different battle if he did that. Whole different battle.
No, I feel you. Like, I mean, I don't mind the props, to be honest with you. Depending if it's funny or not. Sometimes it can be corny. You know what I mean? Like when, you know, the girl threw the vibes, you said about that girl, Miss Pack. I thought I was a little bit, I couldn't live without that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I didn't think that was that creative. But the picture, you know, we did talk about it on the show, and it was funny. I'm not going to lie. It was damn right hilarious when I seen it. But, you know, it is what it is. Who'd you give the battle to?
I gave the battle Lux 2-1. Gave Cal the first, Lux the second, and the third.
And you didn't see, I know you said you didn't see the Mook battle, right?
I didn't see the Mook battle. I had to dip out. But I saw the, some little highlight they got floating around. I don't know if it's the same one that's on Fuse or not. But, I don't know, man. A lot of people saying Solomon was kicking some bullshit. I don't know if that's true, man.
Well, what do you mean?
Nah, I'm just saying a
Well,
lot of people.
First round, I know the first round he tried to, like, he had this long, drawn-out scheme where he was, like, trying to get scientific with it and everything. Like, and like you said earlier, like, at Summer Madness, the URL crowd really only gives you, like, X amount of time to really grab their attention. If you don't grab their attention quick enough, the Boo Birds are going to be out. And
especially if you're the last battle of the night and they already been standing there for 7.5 hours. You know, so. Nah, I mean, everybody I spoke to told me Mook won all 5. Clear. So, I mean, I don't know.
True. That's definitely true. I mean, Chilla, you got the lines jammed up. These fans want to talk to you. I don't even know why, to be honest with you. But they want to talk to you, my nigga.
Stop it up then.
We gotta get to these callers. Psycho, let's get to these callers.
All right, 313, there. 313. All right, let's go. 917, you there?
Yo.
What's good?
What's good, Noise? What's good, Psycho? What's good, Chilla?
What's good, homie? How you?
I'm good, yo. I just want to say you're one of my favorite dudes in the PG, probably the only dude I fuck with in the PG. So, I mean, shout out to you for that.
Appreciate that, G. Real shit.
And I just want to get one thing off my chest. I heard you say something about Surf. I just want to say that Big T fucking ended Surf's career in that store. He should have never did that.
You think so?
Yo, listen, man, I was watching a battle with my boy who don't even watch battle rap. I was going to skip Big T's part to watch Surf, and my boy was like, nah, chill, this nigga going off, like. Nigga never seen a battle before. Just been fucking with Big T ever since.
That's crazy. You know what's funny is, I actually gave that battle to Big T 2-1. But I know a lot of people who gave it to Surf. A lot of people. I think a lot of it is just preference. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think Surf's performance is crazy. Like, I think him and Hitman to me are the best in the URL as far as the performance goes. Just the way they do shit. You know what I'm saying? Big T on the other hand.
It's just his flow and the bars is like, and the originality of Big T is like nobody rap like that.
Exactly, just how just how original his style is, and he very rarely has a bad punchline. Like every single one of his punchlines hit like haymakers. You know what I'm saying? Like he does that shit well. So, I think a lot of it is just a preference. Like I said, I gave it to Big T 2-1, but I know a lot of people who gave it to Surf 2-1. I can't really be mad at that.
I just got one last question. Was Ness really that bad? Because I fuck with Ness, man. How Ness gonna come out there and stick it up?
Nah, I'll be honest with you. He started off cool, man. What I didn't like about Ness, he was being a bad fucking sport, man. Like people were booing him, and that's cool. But you don't interrupt DNA's rounds to tell the crowd to boo him, or when Smack's telling you to chill out, you don't like. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't be disrespectful to Smack and act like you ain't going, like, come on, man, you got paid, right? Like,
I mean, everybody seen the Mills battle. So, Ness is a bad sport. When he was getting killed by Mills on TV, you should have seen his face.
True that.
He wanted to kill Mills. He wanted to beat his ass.
I feel that, though.
E-Ness my man. I want to see him bounce back, to be honest with you. To keep it real, I think everybody should get a chance to bounce back. He's a personal friend of mine. I like E-Ness, man. Getting booed. I mean, unless you're getting booed by 4,000 people, you don't know how he felt. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. I would have probably threw DNA in the crowd, to be honest with you. Fuck DNA. I had to do something, nigga. I had to do something out of a song. That's a crazy feeling, man.
Yeah, true that.
Let's go to the next caller. 863, you there?
Yo.
Yeah, it was good.
Yo, what's good, Chilla? What up, Norbs? Deadpool from Twitter.
What's up, brother? Who's this?
What's up, Deadpool? How you, bro?
Oh,
Chilla,
my
my
nigga,
nigga.
Deadpool. What's up, brother?
Yo, son, this weekend was crazy, my nigga. Yo, Chilla, no bullshit. I think you and JC had the best battle the whole weekend in terms of back and forth.
Okay.
Appreciate that, J. I feel the same way, man. And that's what we were shooting for, you know what I'm saying? We really wanted to have the best battle of the weekend. And with Summer Madness, too, I'm not sure we actually had a great chance at it, man, but I definitely think we accomplished it. So shout out to JC. I can't wait to see that footage when it drops.
Word. And one more thing before I go, you battling somebody in October or not?
Possibly, man. We gonna try to see what B Magic want to do, man.
Word, man. I'm trying to see that for real. I'll probably fly back out here for that.
Yeah, I definitely keep you and the fans posted, my dude.
All right, my G.
Yeah, and make sure you bring some of them Florida chicks, man. You know what I mean? Make sure you bring them.
Yo, man, I'll bring an event to Florida. I got you. No, there's plenty of fat bitches down there, man.
Oh, I don't, you know what's crazy? I do not date fat girls. I just won't. I refuse to. That's a DNA thing. You know what I mean? I'm not really with the whole. I'm not a chubby chaser, man. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe Chilla Jones.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Norb's in love with Jazz, man. I forget. My bad.
Jazz. Jazz, that's my little sister, man. I don't know what y'all talking about. I don't let nobody talk to Jazz. Nobody. And you can even ask Chilla. When somebody gets back to Jazz, I let them know, yo, that's little sis. Yeah, I can't talk to her. But never would I be in love with Jazz. It's my little sister, man.
All right.
You know what I mean? I like the light-skinned girls. You know how I do, Shane. Get to the next caller.
All right.
Did you guys see Havy, though, this weekend? Havy showed up to Havy. My boy Havy from Connecticut, Chilla's boy, showed up, right? Showed up to Summer Madness with a dozen donuts inside his pocket to try to sneak them in. He didn't think I knew that he had the dozen donuts. He had all the fucking powder around his lips. I was like, my nigga, come on. Security made him empty his pockets, throw out the donuts, and it was ridiculous. Havy. Cannot speak food behind you. You will be escorted out next time. Somebody's call. So you spoke to me and all that stuff.
All right. Let's go. 803, you there?
Yo, what's up, y'all? What's up, Chilla? I know it's Psycho.
What's good?
What's up, Brody?
What's up, homie?
I hate that I couldn't make it out on this past weekend, but my homeboy and my cousin, they went in my place. Said they had a lot of fun, said the crowd pissed them off, but you know, I just wanted to ask Chilla, like, just being there, you know what I mean, did that make you want to get on that stage? Like just being in the crowd?
Yeah.
Or did it scare you?
Nah, it didn't scare me, man. I feel like I got a good grip on what that Summer Madness crowd would want to hear. You know what I'm saying? And I think it would be interesting, man. I think a lot of people may not like the idea of me on that stage because my style is a little bit slow sometimes. And then I know a lot of people who would love to see me on that stage because they love how I put my schemes together. So, you know, I think it would be interesting, but I think I would do real well on that stage, man, honestly.
Like, my boy said he saw you. He said he couldn't speak to you, though, because he said there was a lot of people around and stuff. So
Probably.
It was
easy.
You know, he said that he saw Norbs, like, jogging across the stage before the event started. I wish I could have been at this event.
Hold on, what I missed?
My boy said he saw you jogging across the stage before the event started. I guess you was doing something.
I was running around all day, man.
I wish I could have been at
that shit. I don't even
understand
what I had to go through the entire day.
Norb don't jog. That must have been somebody else.
I had to tell niggas I changed, you know, brother to get him some plate. You know what I mean? That's why he was mad. The host loving me at Summer Madness, man.
I'll be there next year, y'all. I was there last year. Shit happened, but I'll be there next year. I promise.
Nah, no doubt, brother.
Y'all keep it up, man. All right, peace.
You try to body me, Chilla. I'll see what you try to do.
508, you there?
What's good, Chilla?
homie. How you?
Good. Just want to, you know what I mean? I don't really got no questions. Just want to let you know, you know what I mean? I'm from New England. I don't know if you're familiar with New Bedford, like an hour away from you and shit. Just want to let you know you're holding it down for New England, my nigga. Keep doing your thing. Everybody out here is supporting you.
You're not a Patriots fan, right? That's embarrassing if you are.
Nah, I'm not a Patriots fan. I'm a Cowboys fan, baby.
That's even worse. That's fucking worse.
I actually, but I actually hate.
Oh, man.
Hell no. I ain't gonna for the. Yo.
I can't deal with Cowboys fans.
Yeah, man, you gotta deal with
Get the fuck out of here.
All right, 323, you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, what's good?
Yeah, what's up, brother?
What's good? I had a comment for Chilla, and I had like two questions for Noah. That's cool.
Yes,
sir. Yeah, what's up, brother? You got it?
First off, what's good, Chilla?
What's good, homie? How you?
Chilling, bro. Like the first thing, really the thing I respect about you the most is that you one of the new cats that came in the game that really made it cool to be you. You feel me? Like all the niggas that's pretty much in the game now, they think it's cool to like to talk about guns and shit like that. Pretty much put on the image they ain't really about. So that's the first thing I respect about you for you and you. You feel me? So
appreciate that, man.
Yeah, and for Norris, will we see any of the you think any of the legends gonna stay like in the game past Summer Madness? Because I think if Lux stays in, I think he'll be one of the top niggas easy.
No, Lux is definitely gonna be back. That nigga will be back. But Lux is a very, very competitive dude, and he's definitely doing his thing. I cannot see Lux leaving, to be honest with you. And other legends, I'll be honest with you, I predict J Mills and Cassidy will be back. I actually got to speak with Cassidy on Sunday after the battles, and he didn't say no. Let's just say that. So, you know, I think there's a very strong possibility of all those guys coming back.
All right, cool. That's all I had to say. And when Jesse get back online, tell him I said shout out to his mother.
Well, everybody loves Jesse's mom. I'm actually laying with Jesse's mom now, man. She just made me some empanadas, and she's a great lady. But, you know, she did tell me she fell down a couple flights of stairs before Jesse was born. So, you know, now we understand why Jesse is how he is. So, you know.
All right. Let's go to 518. You there? 518. All right. Let's go 561. You there?
Poppin'. Yo, what's poppin'?
Good. What's good?
Yo, Chilla, what's good, my dude?
What's good, homie?
Yo, Chilla, I'm gonna keep it real. The last caller said, though, you seem like one of them brothers that just be yourself. You ain't really trying to be like the next man and follow suit of what's going on. Now, Norbs, let me holler at you right quick, my dude, because we gotta keep it funky on your show. As a fan, I know niggas gonna be like what niggas did. I think I was kind of foul with niggas did the Calico, and I'm a New York nigga saying this. You can't have a battle, my nigga, and have niggas put on screens because to the next nigga battling, it's looking like everybody was in cahoots. Niggas, I don't care about Instagram and Calico put it out there or whatever, but to the masses seeing that shit, it's looking like Smack knew about that shit, and he knew the ether was coming. No matter what Calico was spitting, once that screen came down, it was a wrap. Niggas didn't want to hear nothing he had to say after that, my nigga. I don't know how you feel about that, but that's just like the general consensus on Twitter. Like, niggas is like, yo, that shit just didn't look fair. You know what I mean? Like, it's just Norbs. If that shit happened to Mass Hoffa, you probably wouldn't be feeling that shit, though, right, my nigga?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, my nigga, what I'm talking about is this. You have a battle, right? Let's break it down since you gotta know what I'm talking about.
Yes,
you have a battle, right?
Please. Yes.
And
yes.
you got a nigga putting on a Summer Jam screen type shit going on, right? So it looks like niggas are behind in cahoots against Calico. You gonna tell me you don't look that way?
Let me ask you a question, buddy.
Holla at me. I know you get defensive.
Why is nobody bringing up the fact that T-Rex pulled out a prop? A prop is a prop is a prop, regardless. Now, having said that, if you take away
you bringing out a picture. You talking about T-Rex bringing out $1 and putting a Verb piece on there. We talking about a screen, my nigga. That means he had to go to powers that be and tell the powers that be, yo, I want this shit up. I'm about to eat this nigga right now and body bag this nigga with that picture. No matter what the fuck he's spinning.
Are you telling me that Lux, you telling me that's the reason Lux won is because of that picture?
No, I'm not saying that at all. But
okay,
I'm saying
then you have no argument. Then you really have no argument.
I have no argument. Nigga, you gonna say that?
You sound retarded right now. Can you please hang up on this individual, please?
No, hang up.
Thank you. Get to the next caller.
631.
I hate stupid people.
Yo, it was good, man. Street Star Tim Tebow.
God bless that last caller. God bless him. We get the conspiracy theories. I love conspiracy theories. You know what it was? Me and this is what happened.
Hello, what up, Chilla?
Hold on. Me and Smack were sitting in a room, and we had Jay-Z in the room and the rest of the Illuminati, and we decided to destroy Calico Square. And we said, listen, how else can we do it? Let's put him on the Summer Jam screen. You know what I mean? Let's put a picture that he put out there and put it out there. So that last caller, you're actually 200% right. The Illuminati, me, Smack, Jay-Z, and Puff decided to put him on the Summer Jam screen. And we apologize. It's out in the open now.
My whole thing is, who's the Midwest artist that was told that they couldn't do that?
Daddy?
Who's the Midwest artist that was told that they couldn't do that? That's my argument.
Nobody was supposed to do that, bro.
Yo, you hear me? Yo, Psycho. No, Chilla, was good.
What's up, brother?
What's good? Yo, man, to the last caller, man, I don't agree with that, man. I think that's all on Calico. You should never put that picture up in the first place. That's just, you know what I mean?
You know what's crazy? When I seen the thing, I didn't know about it. Neither did Smack. Like I said, we sat there, we were like, oh, okay. I didn't think it was that big of a deal. And the reason I didn't think it was big of a deal because he put the picture out there.
Not to keep it going on, I ain't into all that, you know what I mean? But I be seeing on Twitter, they trying to start some shit like Smack, you know what I mean? Not paying niggas enough money and all that, but I ain't even gonna speak on that, but, you know what I mean? I want to just congratulate y'all on the whole event. I mean, that shit was historic. Unfortunately, I couldn't be in the building or whatever, but from all the, you know what I mean, niggas giving round for round, you know what I mean, posts on tweets and all that, you know what I mean? Shit seemed like you just had to be there, you know what I mean, to witness that. So definitely want to.
Of course, I don't mean to beat it that horse or to bring that back up. It's just fans don't understand, man. We have a lot going on. We don't, by us trying to destroy another battler. Well, how would that benefit us? You know what I mean?
Yo, to keep it a buck, Calico didn't have no chance against Lux, man, at all. I don't even care about the choke that he had in the first round. I don't even know how I could replay something like the little, the page 31 highlights that they got up, you know what I mean, of the Summer Madness and all that. You know how many times I replayed that to watch Lux? The nigga, yo, man, that's entertainment at its best. That signifies why Mook, Sirius, and Lux is, you know what I mean, I ain't going to say, taking it away from the URL battles now because they have been doing their numbers, but this is why Mook and Lux and Sirius is who they are to URL. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like Ness had his last chance, and he blew that. He's completely irrelevant from here on out. You feel me?
I feel you. I definitely feel you. But like I said, shout out to Calico for stepping to the plate, and shout out to Calico for doing what he does. Sometimes it's your day for does not. I'm not saying he won or he lost. I mean, I'm not going to give that opinion, but all this conspiracy.
Yeah. Shout out to them. Now, we need a politics for Obama in them, you feel me? But Chilla on the line. I mean, I want to, say something to Chilla. I feel like you are very strategic. I see how you go about your shit. And I mean, it's you got an assassin's mentality. I mean, you analyze your opponents and all that. And I really feel like you ain't no joke. You feel me? Anybody that step in that ring with you is gonna have a problem. You feel what I'm saying? So you definitely is next up. You dig what I'm saying? I felt like you, John, B Magic, JC is definitely the 4 horsemen of the class. You dig me?
Appreciate that, G. Yeah, I always try to approach with that mentality, you know what I'm saying? Outside the ring, it's whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'm a cool dude. I don't got no personals with nobody. To me, this is a sport and a business, you know what I'm saying? But when it comes to locking into a battle, man, that all that should go out the window and it's game time, you know what I mean? So,
Yeah, I feel you. Like, yeah, I'm like that boy on the Twitter. I'll be talking to you, you replying to me and all that. It's all love. And I mean, that's real nigga shit and all that. But like in the future, for future reference, like if you ever thought of an opponent, like you and Charlie Clips would be a classic, and JC against Loaded Lux will be a lyrical classic too. You dig me?
Right. Those would be crazy.
I want to see Boy and DNA.
You said who in DNA?
I want to see Calico and DNA.
Calico and DNA? Yo,
yeah, I want to see that.
Like DNA is a problem. You can't take nothing away from DNA. But I just feel like now, I don't want to sound like I'm hating, but like I don't like he doesn't have the image. Like you feel me? Like he doesn't have that main event look. You dig me? He's not gonna jump to go see DNA. You dig me? Like you're not gonna jump to go watch him. Like you're not gonna. You feel me? It's like Kobe playing. Like you're gonna run upstairs to go see that. You know what I mean? You're not really gonna jet to go watch fucking J Kidd or Dirk Nowitzki go play. Like you dig what I'm saying? Like you feel me? Like
I feel you. I mean, I like DNA. And I think a lot of people downplay him. And all he does is win. And I'm going to be honest. Like, at the end of the day,
but nah, he would get killed by Lux. He would get killed by Lux. Like, don't do that.
I mean, but, let's be real. Okay. Lux battled Calico.
All right.
I think Calico deserved it 100%.
Okay.
Are you telling me that he deserves it more than DNA? Like, I mean, DNA has battled everybody.
I'm saying I just told you I don't want to take nothing away from what DNA has accomplished. Like he definitely put in his work. I'm just telling you as far as like the image. Like I don't want to see that. You know what I'm saying? And if you want me to get my opinion on him against Lux, like I feel like Lux will kill him. You feel me? Like that's just my opinion. Not saying DNA wins. I think Lux.
I definitely think Lux was definitely born with the aliens that kidnapped Cannabis because he's definitely
autistic.
out of this world.
I have to say he's autistic, man. He's special.
Hold on, no, he definitely is. That guy is special, bro. Like, there's something literally. He was born and he's like a Marvel character. Like something fucking happened to his brain and it just works totally different than anybody. Like,
another thing, man, I seen Jesse Rican, man, like he dot mob and all that, man. Jesse looked like a smoked out Sky Hall, man.
Oh my God.
Heard the mommy, man. Hey yo. Hey yo, real talk. Jesse ain't even want to put his face out in the camera. He just had his fingers up like that, man. I'm like, oh, this man is smoked out.
I mean, you always need a retarded friend in your group, and Jesse.
Jesse cool though, man. Jesse cool, man. I fuck with Jesse, man. But I'm gonna let y'all. Callers on the line. I mean, salute y'all. Keep doing what y'all doing. Yo, Chilla, best of luck with the rest of your career and all that. I'm gonna look forward to your next battles. Y'all niggas do what y'all do.
All right, thanks for the call.
Chilla, you still there, man? You know, this is the Street Star North show, so, you know, I'm a fucking celebrity here, so, you know. Yeah, so you might have the battle shit on lock, nigga, but I'm that nigga right now.
Street Star Tebow.
I'm Street Star Tebow. Like, God bless that guy that called before with the conspiracy theory. God will take care of all your problems, buddy. You know what I mean? I hate these Illuminati questions. You and Snack set up Calico. Why? Why the fuck did I set up Calico? And then you know what I mean? Then you bring up Mass. Like, that's everybody bring up Mass with me. I don't understand that shit. Like, they bring up Mass or John all the time. Like, bro, what the fuck? Just do what you do. You know what I mean? What the fuck? I want to be like Chilla when I grow up. Get to the next caller. I know there's another caller that cuts me out. I'm Street Star Tebow, so at this point, God bless everybody.
Yeah, 510, you there?
Yo, what up?
What up?
What's up, brother?
What up, yo? What's up, Chilla?
What's good, homie?
In case you ain't know, this is CFEC from Twitter, bro.
Who?
You definitely didn't know, my man.
CFEC from Twitter.
Okay, what's good, homie?
Yo, we got like real heated arguments and shit, bro. But I got real mad when really mad when Rex got that 10,000, bro. Cause I know Rex can't really fuck with Verb, you feel me? And
yo, Rex is going off, man. I ain't gonna front. Like I told everybody, like I had Verb winning 2-1. Like me personally, like at that point, I like Verb better than Rex as far as being an overall battler, man. But Rex was in his bag.
I pretty much he was, but you know, like if it was outside of New York, like Verb would have got that. I mean, like he just got.
You there? Did you see the battle?
Nah. No,
how can you say that? You didn't even see the battle yet.
I heard. It's all through what I heard. You feel me?
Yeah, go by what you heard. You never go by what you heard.
I saw the battle firsthand, man. Like, and I wanted Verb to win, but I picked Verb to win. I thought he would win for sure, especially coming off that blog. Like that blog was the funniest blog of the fucking year. Like I mean,
you talking about the Aver blog?
Yeah, man, the damn Rex blog.
Yeah, you know, I think the other.
Did they know it? We lost North? Yeah, we might have lost North. Let's go to another call. 347, you there?
Yeah, it was good. Psycho, Chilla was good.
What's good, homie?
Not much. But, I was watching some recap on Bias Review. Shout out to Chris. He was like, you had, like, the best battle ever, like, on URL. Probably, like, the top 3 or something, he said. So, shout out to that.
Yeah.
Definitely missed that one, man. Damn, wish I could have saw that shit, man.
Sure to be out soon, homie. No worries. Hopefully it'll be out in the next month or two, man. We'll see what the big homie Smack got planned.
Oh, that's what's up, man. But, yo, I was watching some, like, recaps. Like, did you see, like, Daylight recap before?
Nah. I saw he tweeted it to me earlier. I haven't gotten a chance to watch it yet. But
that boy is, man. That boy is retarded, yo. I don't know what's wrong with him, but that nigga's retarded, son.
Yo, I fuck with Daylight, man. Like, I fuck with Daylight, man. I think he beat Rich for the record, man. I really think he has some shit for Rich.
Shit, I don't know. That nigga's retarded, but anyway, who were your top 5, like, your hit list? You probably said it before, but because I just got on.
Top 5 hit list.
Yeah.
Young Cannon.
Jesse's mom. Oh, my nigga T-Bo. What up, T-Bo? You know, I'm the street star T-Bo. God bless you, sir. Yo, what's good, man? I'm good. All
right. That's crazy. Top 5, Young Cannon. Heartless. B-Magic. Hit list. Those are really the 3. Rich Dollars you can put on that list. And
Jazz the Rapper.
Nah, I would say maybe Tay-Rock. But shout out to Tay-Rock. But I would love to jump in the ring with Tay-Rock. I think he can make a good one too. But yeah, that's probably my 5: Heartless, Young Cannon, B-Magic, Rich Dollars, and Tay-Rock.
Yeah, that's a good list. I like these battle a few of them cats. Let's go to 716. You there?
Yeah, what's poppin', y'all? It's Big Mark from Twitter. Big Mark, my brother. God bless you. What's up? Yo, Noah, you are fucking hilarious, dude. I almost threw my computer and my fucking and the phone. Oh my God, you had me in tears with that shit. Why you was quiet as hell? Nigga said, "The fuck are you talking about?" I'm sorry, that shit is hilarious. Dude, mad as hell. But anyway, yo, Charles, I just wanted to say, yo, I love your work that you're putting in. I respect the way you're going about it too. You ain't crying for battles on Twitter, just putting in that work. Fucking these niggas up. That battle versus City gotta be the battle of the year. I ain't seen the JC one. I wasn't there. Had to work. Fuck my job for that too, for not letting me off. I need to say that, yo. Fuck them for not letting me off, so I can get down there. Boss, that Street Star T-Bo said, God bless him. But
Yeah, I told you this on Twitter the other day, yo. I just really want to just, you know what I'm saying, do me that favor, but never dumb it down. Them schemes and them, how you just think it out, crazy. Because that whole outer space setup you did with the comet plant, yeah, that shit was ridiculous. That shit, you almost made me throw my computer. Yeah, that shit was ridiculous, yo. And then when the nigga in the crowd said, yo, stop, y'all, I was done. Nigga said, leave him alone. That shit was hilarious. I said, oh, yeah, he knew he won the battle. Nigga told him to leave him alone. But, yeah, I just wanted to just say, yo, shout out to what you're doing. Y'all boys keep doing it. That's about it. That was it. I just need to get on. Norv, you funny as hell, man.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, man.
Y'all boys be easy.
I'll at you, bro.
Later.
All right, Big Mark. I like being Street Star T-Bo because I don't have to yell at people. You know what I mean? Chilla. I can just tell them, God bless you. I wanted to tell a few people this weekend, God bless you. You know? Like, I think Tim Tebow has the best press conferences. Like the Stephen A. Smith would be like, Tim Tebow, you are the worst quarterback I've ever seen ever. You cannot throw the ball for shit. And then Tim Tebow's response would be like, well, Stephen, you know, I like your show. I think you're a great analyst, and God bless you and your family. Like, I'm like, well, how the fuck did he not curse this guy out? So shout out to Tim Tebow, man. He's amazing. Like, he curses people out without even them knowing it. It's amazing to me. But, you know, whatever. Yeah, he's dope. Let's get to the next call. Although I hate the Jets, I got to give Tim Tebow his props.
678, you there?
Yo, hear me?
What's up? Is this just Philadelphia? No, it's not Philly. This is Atlanta, right?
Yeah. Yo, y'all need to do an event in Atlanta. Yeah, y'all need to do an event in Atlanta, first of all.
I'm trying to do it in Magic City. I want to do it in Magic City.
Magic.
You know?
Yeah, well, first of all, first comment I want to make, I don't think nobody can fuck with Loaded Lux. And this is before, I wasn't asking Menace too. I need to come out one of them. That's why y'all need to come to Atlanta. But, man, I don't think anybody can see. That man is past his prime. I mean, not past his prime. He's ahead of his time. Like, nobody. Anyway, Chilla, I think you versus John needs to happen because I feel like y'all take the same approach to battles. Like, y'all be, you know, y'all study the opponents and you say your fans first and shit like that. Like, I think y'all two would be a better matchup than Beat Magic. What you think?
It would. I think it would be a better matchup. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my homie John. I think it would be a better matchup only because I feel like John's more versatile, and I think it would force me to be more versatile. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, I think the replay value and the overall quality of the battle would definitely be crazy. But I also think me and B Magic would be crazy because I feel like, you know what I'm saying, like B Magic is, for one, coming off his Heartless battle, I think he's really motivated. And I think that, you know, if I were to happen to battle Magic in October, you know, I'm pretty sure I'm going to get the best Magic that there's been, the same way I got the best JC and the best M-City. So,
yeah, I feel you.
No, I think either way it would be dope. I think a matchup with me and John would be crazy too. I wouldn't mind that happening down the road. I would like for the stakes to be a little bit better if I'm going to battle him. You know what I'm saying? I would like to get my name up a little bit more and kind of make it worth more both of our whiles. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I would definitely be interested in that matchup down the road, man. Definitely. I think it'll be a crazy matchup, me and John.
Yeah, I feel you. That needs to happen in the future. But, yeah, so I got to say, man, Chilla, I haven't seen you JC battle, but I hear that's 3 classics in a row already. So you're definitely on the way to top tier quick. But, all right, y'all. Norb, you need to have an event in Atlanta.
Thanks for the call. Let's go, 305, excuse me, you there?
Yo, fellas, what's going on with Chilla, Norbs, Psycho, what's poppin', man?
What's good, man?
Hey, I feel that, man. First off, I want to shout out to URL, man. Y'all boys done came a long way. Had the boy Diddy out there, man. Like, I know King of the Dot had Drake. Much respect to them dudes, man. But we talking about fucking Diddy, man. Man, No, I
that's
don't know
crazy.
how y'all pulled that card out your ass, man, but shout to that, man. Like, for real, for real.
Shout out to Puff, man. I'm a Ciroc boy. I always drink Ciroc now. I wake up in the morning, I drink Ciroc. In the afternoon, I drink Ciroc. Go to bed, I drink Ciroc. I'm a Ciroc boy. That's it.
I feel that, man. I feel that, man. Chill, I got a question for you, man, but before I get into that, the thing with Calico, man, with him addressing the FBI thing and things with Arsenal and all that, to me, he should do that shit like in the blog, man, because, you know, Calico, before this battle, like, you know, he was top tier. That's why he battled Lux, because he was definitely, like, at the top. I don't know who was fucking with Calico, you know what I'm saying, before this Lux battle. So he should have went in there, like, attacking, just straight throwing blows, man, because you going against Lux. Nigga, you better pull some stuff out your, man, you better do something. You see what I'm saying? You can't be really addressing shit, dog. Like, to me, that's when you do that for a blog. You say that for a blog and all that, YouTube it or something like that, man. You gotta throw punches at Lux, man, because you going up against a legend, you feel me? So I'm kind of leaning more on the upside.
I definitely respect that. The reason why I thought doing it in the battle was more effective is because Calico doing the blog won't necessarily reach the hundreds of thousands of people who are going to watch this battle with Lux.
Okay.
So that's why I feel like doing it in the battle, all that shit he was saying in the first is going to reach more people. I expect Lux and Calico to hit a million views within a year.
Right.
So to me, you're going to have a million people, even though some people will watch it more than once. You're going to have a hell of a lot of people who are gonna see that first round and get that message from Calico. Whereas if you put that out as a blog, I doubt it would even hit 100,000 views.
Okay, good point with that.
But you're right. You're right. You're battling one of the greatest battle rappers of all time. You're gonna need every bar you can get. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely understand what you're saying, bro.
That's what I'm saying, man. Yo, before y'all let me go, man, Chilla, man, quick question. I only see one of your battles with City, and I seen like a few of JC battles, so I know what to expect from JC. Like, I know that nigga finna go in, because he's a problem. So, like, what should I look for from you, like, and whenever they upload the battle with JC, so I could probably say, okay, Chilla, he took this round, he took that round. Like, what should I be looking for? Like, what do you feel like is your strength that kind of stands out, that kind of makes you stand out?
I think it's my schemes, man. I think a lot of people feel this way, but I think the way I put together my schemes, like, there's a lot of people who do it. Like, shout out to Heartless, shout out to Clips, Blackheart Adonis. There's a lot of people who are dope with the schemes, man. But I think the way I put them together, in a lot of people's minds, I'm the best that does it. You know what I'm saying? And I think, especially, like, and you'll see it when the JC battle drops, but in the second round, I have a crazy music instrument scheme that's ridiculous. And then in the third round, I have a scheme of R&B groups that's insane. You know what I'm saying? Like, and when you hear it, you're gonna be like, yo,
okay,
that shit is crazy. Like, a lot of people like the shit I did with City in the third round with the Out of This World and the Planet and the Comet and all that shit, man. Like, I had a couple schemes. In my opinion, I had the music instrument scheme in the second and the R&B scheme in the third might have been just as good. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I would say look out for. You know what I'm saying? Also pay attention to the fact I have very little filler. Like, every bar that you get from me is either a punchline, it's part of a scheme, or it's setting one up. Like, I don't just say shit to say shit. You know what I'm saying? So definitely keep that in mind when you watch the battle.
Will do. All right, fellas, man. I keep doing your thing. Making history.
That's what's up.
Right, bro.
Let's go to 252. You there?
Yo, y'all can hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yo, what up, Chilla? What up, Psycho? What up, Noel?
What's up, bro, Ham?
Yes, I just called to congratulate everybody. I actually just got back this morning from that event. Pretty tired. Like, shoot, I had to come back. And just to let Norris know, New York City got the worst Chinese food, man.
I know. You know what's crazy? St. Louis got the best Chinese food I've had in my life. Well, the Chinese rice is amazing. But I feel you, though, bro. I don't like Chinese food, so I feel you.
I was at a restaurant down in Lexington Avenue. Man, that place was pretty horrible, but...
You're lucky you was uptown. That's why. If you went to Canal Street, there's a place that's pretty dope, you know, that everybody goes to. But, you know,
I go to Chinatown.
You know what I mean? I'm not from there.
Lexington?
That's where my hotel was at.
You're bougie, man. You're bougie. You should have stood in a hostel, man, and lived the New York life. You know what I mean?
Well, shoot, I was the only one down there. I ain't from New York. I'm from North Carolina, actually, so nah, that go.
Shout out to North Carolina.
Yeah, we mess with y'all hard down there. Shoot, I just called to check in. I ain't really having no questions or nothing, but all right.
All right. Thanks for the call. Thanks for coming out, too. 646, you there?
Yo.
What's good?
Yeah, for one thing, I want to say this for Norbs. That whole thing with Lux in the picture, I don't see nothing wrong with that, man. Like, I mean, unless somebody said to Lux, yo, you know, he put that picture up, he won't put that on the screen, which I doubt happened. You know what I'm saying? That's up to any of the battle rappers that, you know, they wanted to say, yo, we won't put this on the screen, let it happen. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And if Calico didn't want to do that, what's the issue? You know what I'm saying? So that's just one thing I wanted to say about that. To Chilla Jones, what's up, bro?
What's up, bro? How are you?
I'm good. I want to say this, man, because I heard, you know, earlier you were saying how you feel like this could go into, like, you know, TV and all that. I want to see how you feel about this with, I know you was there at the Summer Madness, too. Do you think the issue of the crowd can fuck up URL being on TV? Because I want to say this, like, so let's take, for instance, the E-Ness versus DNA. And I'm not on E-Ness side because, you know, he was definitely trash all 3 rounds. But DNA said some whack shit, too, in his rounds. But he can get booed, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think the crowd is, like, mad biased on, like, who they want or who they think is going to win already or, you know, whatever. So it's like once you say something or once you get on this side of, like, oh, man, we got to boo him, it's like, boom. Or, you know, like, even, like, with Murder Mook versus Iron Solomon. Now, everybody's saying, you know, URL is all about bars and da-da-da when it comes to Summer Madness 2. But he had a lot of storytelling, you know what I'm saying? Like, they'll listen to, you know, for, like, say his first round. When niggas see the tape, they gonna see it wasn't a whole lot of punches, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you think that's gonna be an issue when it comes to them, like, because I think the whole booing and not letting a whole, like a rapper, you know, spit his whole joint, I think it fucks up a battle. Like, how you feel about that?
I agree, man. I mean, I think if it gets to a point where we're gonna start, you know, recording battles or having battles specifically for like a TV show or for a channel, you know, I'm not sure that we're gonna want to make that happen at a venue as large as Webster Hall. Like, I think, like maybe the Webster Hall downstairs where they had the Super Bowl event and when Any Given Sunday was, where I battled Cash Eaton. I think a room like that was perfect. You know what I'm saying? It's still a pretty decent sized crowd.
Yeah, something like that is. I mean, it would be nice if you could do it at Webster Hall, but unless it's able to be controlled, which it seems like they can't control it. And I think it fucks up the battles, man, because they're not letting. Even if a person is whack, let the whole joint go through so people could tell at the end. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I think it should be. But obviously, it's probably never going to be like that. And I can't fault Norm, Smack, or anybody for that. But I just think that sometimes, as far as what it is right now, when it comes to Summer Madness, from what I'm seeing, I think they fuck up the battles, B. But I mean,
I got a question for you, Chilla.
Yes, sir.
There's a lot of people complaining about being booed, which I understand. The microphones were good this year. Everything was good. Now, I'm a fan, and I paid $100, and I'm not happy about what this asshole's saying on stage. Now, you're going to boo, which I don't think you should boo, but you have the right to boo. The same, but my complaint is this to the rappers that are complaining about the fans booing. Is cheering not also messing up the audio, but you never complained about that? Now, are these fans not supposed to enjoy themselves at the venue, or they're not supposed to show that? Are they only supposed to show when they're happy? Now, I made a comparison about basketball. If, when LeBron goes to the free throw line, sometimes, they're going to get booed, or he makes a mistake, they're going to boo him. Or if he's not playing well, they're going to cheer. If they're playing well, they're going to cheer. If they're not playing well, they're going to boo. These people pay good money. Now, where I draw the line is hecklers. If you have somebody heckling the artist, then he should be removed. You know what I'm saying?
True. Listen, I wouldn't mind so much if the difference to me between basketball and between battling is in battling, the crowd reaction has a lot to do with the outcome, whereas in basketball, the crowd reaction has nothing to do with the outcome. The winner of a basketball game is dependent on who scores the most points. But in a battle, if you have somebody like Verb getting booed, and somebody,
for no reason,
somebody like Rex getting cheered, like I'm gonna be honest, even if Verb had a reason to be booed, overall, anybody watching that battle is gonna say Rex won. Even if Verb is saying better shit and getting booed, people are gonna say Rex won because Rex didn't get booed. The crowd reaction in a lot of people's minds plays into who they think won that battle. If I spit something that's crazy and I get no reaction in the room, and somebody else spits something that's okay that gets a crazy reaction.
So let me ask you a question. Do you react to the crowd reactions? Like, do you judge battles on crowd reactions?
Me personally, I don't, but I know a lot of people who do.
Yeah, and that's where the problem is. And that's the problem. People are letting and that's my problem, because people are letting other people dictate to them who won the battle instead of them listening to the battle for themselves and coming up with their own opinions. That's my problem.
I mean, that's why the tape tells everything, man, basically. You know what I mean? A lot of people going to see, get to really hear what people saying when they get the tape. But, I mean, I'm just saying from, like, a person that's going. Sometimes, like, even if, somebody might not be feeling, like, you might want to hear what the whole person is saying. You know what I mean? Sometimes, the crowd just fucks up. Like, okay, what if his first four bars was trash, right? But then the rest of the shit is hot. But if y'all booing because his first 4 bars was trash, niggas will never know. I'm just saying, I'm not saying, like, everybody does that. I'm just saying, like, if that's just the case. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times you might not see that until the tape is out. Like, oh shit, maybe the shit was out okay. You know what I mean?
I think it would be less of a problem if we were at a point in the culture where we could understand that just because somebody gets booed doesn't mean that they're spitting whack shit. And I think in the culture we have this idea that if somebody's getting booed, they're getting booed only because they're not spitting something that's hot. And I won't say that's not completely true. I'll say it's not always true. So if we can get to a point the same way where if Kobe touches the ball in the finals and he's playing at an away game, he's going to get booed every time he touches the ball. Doesn't mean he's not Kobe fucking Bryant, you know what I'm saying? But it's just because it's an away game for him. So if Averb's having an away game and he's in New York getting booed, if we could understand that, okay, Averb's going to get booed, but let's still let him spit his shit, the same way Clips is going to get cheered and have to stop every 2 bars and continue to spit his shit, and we really just judge the battle off of the battle, it would be different. But because in the culture we judge so much of the battles off of, like, crowd reaction and off of so many other things sometimes outside of the actual performances, it fucks it up a little bit.
I feel you, but at the same time, it's like, no disrespect to Averb and all that, but he does play the bad guy role, and whether you're a wrestler, whether you're an athlete, if you play that bad guy role, they are going to treat you as the bad guy, and they're going to want to see you fail.
Either embrace it or give it up. That's my.
It's definitely becoming more entertainment wise. Like,
as of like, I'm not saying it's not WWF, but something as far as that, like people starting to know the battle rappers, knowing their character, knowing how they act, you know, knowing every battle that they had. So it's like an event every time you have something special like Summer Madness too. You know what I mean? So it's like they're gonna have their views on a certain person regardless of fact. You know what I mean? So it's just becoming bigger. It's just becoming bigger. I'm just hoping that people can control it more of what it should be.
Reggie Miller would antagonize the fans. Go to their house and destroy them. I really think Halo is the Reggie Miller battle rap. I'll be honest.
But I want to
see Reggie Miller embraced his role. I'm not sure if it's Verb embracing his role. Like 1 minute it seems like he embraces it, then it seems like he doesn't want to be that guy. I don't know. It seems like he's on the fence. Yeah, it seems like he's on the fence. That's what I'm saying. Like either he should embrace it or give it up. But he's gonna have to pick a side. He can't be on the fence with.
Like me, I'm Tim Tebow. I'm Street Dog Tebow. I just love everybody. You know.
You'll know.
Yeah.
My last question, man. I'm gonna get off. I'm let somebody else call and whatever. Now I see on Twitter, man. I don't know if you want to talk about it or not, but I see all Young Ill, Hitman Holla, Calico, Big T said they're not battling no more. URL. They're gonna let y'all feel for yourselves unless they get 10 G's or whatever. Like, what's the whole thing on that, brother?
All I can say to them is God bless them. God bless them. I hope they get that.
I actually saw something on Twitter that said that they had spoken to the powers that be, quote unquote, and everything had been resolved. So I don't think that's an issue anymore.
But still, I would just say God bless them. You know, it's no issue, but God bless them. Love them all.
Hey,
love them all.
Thanks for the call.
No problem.
Let's get
let's take one more call and let's call on night. Right? I know Chilla gotta go to sleep by 11:45. So.
Hello.
Yeah, what's up, brother?
What's up, going on, everybody?
What's up, bro? Hey, what's up? Who's this? Is this Shabba Ranks? What's up?
No, it's not Shabba Ranks. Yeah, I mean, it's like your live partner. No, don't do that. Respect to everybody. I was there this weekend.
Okay.
Huh?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I was there this weekend.
What'd you think about the weekend?
I was there this weekend, and I have one statement for everybody. Lux beat Calico Trio.
Whoa.
Yes, let me tell you why. Calico wasting time. Yeah, Calico wasting time. A minute in the first round, talk about everybody but Lux. When the footage dropped, everybody gonna see that Loaded Lux first round was more entertaining, even with the choke, than Calico first round.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
so
Yeah, knock us out first.
You're not a believer in the old school rule that if you choke, you automatically lose the round?
I'm not. I'll be honest with you.
To some sense, but listen, when someone is more entertaining, when you match up the time, them, Fox is Fox. Lux first round is better than Calico first round. And then Lux beat him the next 2 rounds easy. You understand?
I like this guy's action.
So who'd you have in the Hitman Howard John battle?
Me pick. I feel it was debatable, but me pick Hitman Holla round 1 and round 3. John took the second round. The thing I like about John, him copy too much, man. Him the Hitman, what him do? Him the Hitman sit your old ass down in the middle like that. Get your own style.
Does he really have that accent, or are you just playing?
No, that's really him, though.
That's smart. I'm
from Kingston, Jamaica. I'm from Kingston, Jamaica, Havendale.
My man, I want to learn how to talk like that. I think it's so cool.
Respect,
So you was at the venue on this weekend?
Yes, I was at the Summer Madness too.
What do you think about the event, brother?
It was fun. Me love the ladies. Them ladies look nice. Them look right. You have to jump on the stage and no. Them look sexy. All three of them, the curly top, the one with the block. Oh my God,
She was nice. She was nice. I just want to let off a bunch of shots right now every time he talks. I don't know why.
Look.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
But look. Everybody laugh at me. Me say, Mook, I got beat Iron Solomon 5-0. Them laugh at me. What happened now?
Yeah.
How you look?
You was right.
How you look
You was
now?
right.
Me win $500. Them look stupid. Ooh. Yeah. Mook murder that man. Mook kill Zimmerman. I'm dead. Only problem I have is me bet want a $50 pound E-Ness.
Let me ask you a question. Is Charlie Cliff still a monster?
I still feel so, yes.
Oh, okay.
Him give away the third round, but he's still a monster.
You said it was. You said it was going to be 3. You said that one was going to be 3-0 too. Now, that what you think happened?
Right. But Charlie Clips give away the third round, man. Me feel the battle overall was debatable, but me give the first round to Charlie Clips.
Oh, okay.
Yes. We feel him content was more respectable. Him have the bars and all them thing them. Charlie Clips is more. Sirius Jones is more of a talker, research guy.
Yeah.
We don't care about the research them. We don't care about bullshit and whatever Charlie Clips' real name is. We don't care about that. Say that's something else. We don't care. Me have a nickname too. They'll call him. Tell me about my nickname. We don't care.
What about Rex and Verb? You think
Rex and Verb in the building? Them not treat that boy right. I was there in the crowd. Them boo before him get to a punchline. What type of thing that? Them boo. Verb spit 1 8-bar setup. Them boo him on a 7-bar. The punchline didn't come out yet. Y'all boo 10 times. That's not fair. But in the building, me give it to T-Rex 2 for 1. It wasn't fair though. So on camera, on the footage, it might look different.
Yeah.
May give Verb the first round, and the third round is it may be debatable upon the camera, on the YouTube.
Okay. All right. That's what's up. We gotta get ready to get to another call. Glad you came out this weekend, though.
Say it again.
All right. No, I was saying glad you came out this weekend.
All right. Follow me on Twitter. Don't follow me on Twitter. All right, then respect.
All right.
I really don't know what the hell he just said, but it sounded fucking amazing. I mean, I don't know what he said. Did you understand what he said, Chilla? I don't know.
I didn't hear it, but
I was wondering how the fuck was how the hell
you wasn't on the show. You wasn't on the show when we did our prediction show. He called up on there beasting at the show.
That's my nigga right there. But I just could not understand what the fuck he was saying. I was like, what? I just wanted to say, book. Every time he was talking, I was like, this fucking guy is going crazy. I really wanted to play a beat right behind while he was talking. It was nuts. But, wow, that was kind. We got Jamaican fans from Kingston. That's fucking amazing. That's amazing to me. But, shit.
One more call before we go?
Let's take one more call. I hope this guy got a front catch. Let's see.
All right, 516, you there?
Yo, y'all here? Yo, what up?
Yeah.
What up, New Orleans? Seymour.
It's who?
Yo, it's Seymour from Long Island. Yo, I just wanted to call in. Yeah, I just wanted to call in. I just was, I wanted to comment on a few things, you know what I'm saying? I think, like I said, what the other guy said, I think Ava, they should have gave the dude a chance. Like, this the second time that happened, like, you feel me? And I also agree with one of the other dudes was saying, like, I think that's one of the biggest problems. with the crowd reaction. Like, I think a lot of people, like, if a person get more crowd reaction than average, but you got somebody else going off and their pin game's sick, but they don't really get reaction, I feel like a lot of people go toward the person with reaction, and I don't think that's a good way to judge, really.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And like I said, and also the Calico versus Lux. Hopefully they drop that battle first, because like I said, I would think add some of madness. I can't really call it. You feel me? It's a million stuff I want to say, but I'm gonna keep it short, keep it brief. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, and Murder Mook. That's what I want to talk about. Mook, I just don't think he matches up with the hype. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you ask me, I think a few, like, in my opinion, I think Averb, Sue Surf, and Calico could beat Murder Mook. Or, you know what I'm saying? Stay on their game. Like what a lot of other people would say. I seen actually a clip of Summer Madness. Like, it wasn't the whole thing, but it was certain clips. And I heard what Murder Mook was saying. It was a lot of storytelling. It wasn't so much hard punchlines. You feel me? So, and like I said, I'm waiting for the footage to drop. Hopefully Smack get those, that footage coming, because they still sitting on Poison Pen TV battles. I'm waiting for that Nav Hoffa versus Marv 1. You feel me? Shot by Shugs. Huh?
No, I want to see it too. I was on stage and I want to see it.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that Nav, because people telling me Nav Hoffa went in on Marv. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm trying to see that battle. You know what I'm saying? Then Smack got the rest of the night of main events battles. Not too many left. You got the big Buchanan and O-Rad, Skull versus AR-16, and Summer Madness just dropped. And Ultimate Warrior or not, on the 15th, they got even more battles coming. Like, it's so many battles floating around right now. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if they take too long, I feel like the battles is going to get backed up to the point where, they can't even really keep up. Because it seems like now...
What your blood clot talking about, man? I'll tell you though, bro. Believe me, we're on it. Like, the editing is almost done, so we're actually going to be doing some special things for the fans. So trust me, man. The footage will be out very soon. You guys are going to get a lot of good still shots of me, because I am the most handsome person in the URL staff. So it's definitely going to be popping, man. Trust me, you're going to be good money.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because I respect the URL. You know what I'm saying? They got the YouTube, it's free service. You know what I'm saying? I just want to make sure they stay on top of it. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't want to get backed up. You feel me? And then we'd be like 3-4 months behind. You feel me? We don't know what's going on, but that's what's up, man.
No,
I definitely
feel your pain, brother.
Yeah, man.
All right, man. Thanks for calling. Let's wrap this show up, Psycho. Man, I'm fucking tired.
Yeah. Chilla, you got any projects anything you want to work on? You want
Shovel went cold. We had Shovel. I don't know what he was talking about. Now we got, Chilla Jones, man. Take us out of here, man.
All right. URL Battle Rap Arena. Check us out Thursday. We got Head Ice coming on the show, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We out. Smack!